Welcome, and first let me say a polite reminder before we jump into this great video that I've prepared for you today. Anything you see in this video today is not financial advice, and it is purely for your educational purposes only. So now that bit's out of the way, hi, I'm Christian and welcome to Crypto Ripto. Today we have a lot on the menu, from news, reviews and overviews. But before we jump right into today's menu, please kindly hit that like button, tickle that subscribe bar and jingle that notification bell, because it really does help the channel and it will really make me happy. Whether you're bothered about that or not, who knows. But one more thing before we dive right in, please note that there are timestamps below for your convenience. And if you do so choose to use them, you may jump to any timestamp of your choice for your viewing pleasure. Although it does really help the channel if you watch the video all the way through and to the end. And it is a great help to me, and it helps the algorithms build to get this great content out there to everyone that needs it. So now that's out of the way, let's dive right in and see what is going on with Ethereum versus Bitcoin, and will Ethereum flip Bitcoin? Lately, there's been a lot of talk about the flippening, which is a hypothetical moment that Ethereum flips Bitcoin and becomes the #1 crypto coin in the blockchain. So what are the differences between Ethereum and Bitcoin, and what does this actually mean? Well, ever since the blockchain and crypto crept its way into the financial markets, Bitcoin has held itself as the Goliath of the crypto. So with a market cap with over a $1 trillion, and notably big companies like Tesla, high net worth individuals like Michael Saylor and other companies adapting Bitcoin on their balance sheets, and other people talking about how Bitcoin is going to be the most dominant currency, and even El Salvador taking it on as its state currency, it might be fair to say that Bitcoin has firmly cemented itself as the #1 cryptocurrency in the blockchain. Meanwhile, though, Ethereum has rocketed and cemented itself as a #2 cryptocurrency in the world. Now, with Ethereum, the high rate of growth has been a lot quicker than Bitcoin over the last year or so, with Ethereum doing a 1,600% at the time of doing these analytics, to Bitcoin's, I think, was gaining around 419%. So what's the conclusion with Bitcoin's supremacy? Well, Bitcoin is obviously the best known, the widely known, and the most stable kind of currency in the crypto world. Whereas Ethereum is quite stable and has a less of a coin rate and has a less of a market cap, but it has a lot more going on the network. But people are still fearful, and rightly so, of Ethereum's gas fees. So will Ethereum's 2.0 really cement this? And could this see Ethereum gain more traction on Bitcoin? Also, Ethereum seems to be lagging behind. Ethereum didn't rise as quick as everyone thought it, and it took it a long time to get from 1,800 all the way to its all-time high of 4,500. And now Ethereum's dropped and seems to be losing momentum against Bitcoin. So what are some of the reasons that Ethereum's being touted as a coin that can take over Bitcoin? Well, we're going to look at Bitcoin versus Ethereum now, and we're going to compare them side by side on a few fundamentals that we've been looking at. Now, this was done at the time of the analysis of this recording, but these are the fundamentals that are over the past 12 months. So as we can see here, Bitcoin versus Ethereum. The #1 is the 12 months. What's Bitcoin been doing over the last 12 months, and what's Ethereum been doing over the last 12 months? In state of growth, Bitcoin's done 418%, whereas Ethereum's done 1,612. So you can see Ethereum's a clear winner there. But is this enough? I believe not, but you leave a comment below and tell me if you think just this percentage of growth can mean Ethereum can overtake Bitcoin. But let's crack on and look at the other fundamentals. The concept, digital money and or digital gold for Bitcoin. Obviously, it's not physical gold, but they're treating Bitcoin as if it was gold. It's something you invest in, hodl and store, and the value can go up and down. Ethereum is a smart contracts and decentralized applications platform. So it means it has a wide use, it has a mass adoption, and it does build a great ecosystem. The transactions are a little bit different, however. Bitcoin's a simple, slow transaction. Here we've got a thing where Jane sends a transaction to Bob, hey presto, it's done. Ethereum's a bit smarter, where Jane can send to Bob, but it needs the correct date and it needs obviously an action doing, as if Bob is sending a parcel. The smart contract functionality. Bitcoin doesn't have this, whereas Ethereum does. Now, this could be a game changer later on if smart contracts take a mass adoption. The release date. This is not really that relevant, but some people like to think longer in the market means more experience in the market. January 2009 for Bitcoin, whereas Ethereum, it was July 2015. The average blockchain time. Now, this can be a real kind of, deal breaker if you're looking to do a lot of transactions with a cryptocurrency. Bitcoin loses out quite a bit here by having up to just under a 10-minute transaction time, whereas Ethereum can do it in effectively 12 to 15 seconds. So now we get on to annual inflation rate. Bitcoin's got a 1.8% deflationary rate, whereas Ethereum's got a 3.8% deflationary rate. So this, in effect, should mean that Ethereum is becoming more valuable than Bitcoin over time. Fixed supply. Bitcoin wins hands down here with just a 21 million available coins on the market. Now, we all know that these are all available because some people have lost coins, some people hodl coins, and etc. Whereas Ethereum has no fixed insurance on schedule and it can effectively still print more and more and more. So therefore could be adapted more widely, but can also become less valuable. Whereas Bitcoin becomes more the scarcer asset like gold and can therefore become more valuable. So these are just some of the analogies that I went through that we're looking at of Bitcoin versus Ethereum. To really give us a bit of insight, can Ethereum flip Bitcoin? Please put a comment below and let me know what you think about this. Again, these are not all my views. This is just what the market is saying, and we're just going on some of the raw basic facts. So now we've looked into Bitcoin versus Ethereum and gone over some of the fundamentals of each. Let's dive into Ethereum a bit more and say, what is it exactly that Ethereum? Well, Ethereum is a blockchain that enables developers to create more sophisticated programs on top of its blockchain when compared to the Bitcoin's blockchain. These programs in their basic form are known as smart contracts. Now, a smart contract is a term for a set of rules that says when one thing happens, this will then trigger something else to happen automatically, known as a smart contract. One example of a smart contract is a debit order. So when the last day of the month comes, a smart contract could be used to transfer a certain amount from, say, Janine to Bob, providing that Bob has performed a task like delivering a parcel. Smart contracts can also help exchange money, shares, property, or anything really valuable in a transparent, conflict-free way and the best peer-to-peer way to avoid the needs of the service or the middleman. Now, basically what this is saying is that I think the smart contract is like a vending machine. So, for instance, instead of going to the middleman and having a lawyer and paying them and then waiting for them to come back to you, etc., etc., you go to a vending machine, you type in the code, you order what you like, and then bang, instantly pops out your smart contract of choice. And this is what's known as quick, easy, and automatedness, I think they call it. I can never really say that word that well, but things are automated. So I think one of the main reasons Ethereum is far superior to Bitcoin on this aspect is Ethereum's blockchain has far vast more of users than it does on Bitcoin. So therefore, in theory, you should think Ethereum's blockchain would be more usable, more widely needed, and more profitable because it's doing more transactions, it's more scalable, and it is more adaptable to the crypto industry. But not only that, Ethereum is also open to a lot more other aspects. It can handle NFTs and, more importantly, DeFi. DeFi is the kind of trend of 2021, which is able to accommodate borrowing, lending on a vast majority scale. And this is what the DeFi, short for decentralized finance, is a real aspect winner for Ethereum. So with a mass majority of products or services or whatever you want to call it on the blockchain that Ethereum has to offer, it's no wonder that everyone in the crypto space and the analysts and people alike are saying that Ethereum could potentially flip Bitcoin. Now, I potentially could see this because I see the Ethereum growing even bigger than what it is now in the next year or two, especially when Ethereum 2.0 comes out and the gas fees then obviously get eradicated with the Ethereum fork, the London fork, sorry, and all the great stuff that's coming out for Ethereum. So let me know in the comments below, and also let me know what you think. And also don't forget to slap a like, subscribe, and tickle that bell notification. So that's all for me, and that's all on Bitcoin versus Ethereum. But please let me know, where are you standing? Do you think Ethereum could still flip Bitcoin? Or do you think Bitcoin's going to be the #1 cryptocurrency forever or years to come? Again, thanks for watching this video. I'm Christian, this is Crypto Ripto, and as always, trade smart, trade safe, and don't